Alex Carey has medal. They were going along swimmingly, Australia. Just stretch for it a little bit. Right, does he sweep early? We know he likes to. But given not out. There's a chat with the young man. I'm not sure they're going to. Oh, they are. They don't want to make the same.
Player review for LB dot out. It's a fair delivery. Turn coming up. Can you? Okay, ultra edge coming up. All the way up to the pack. Okay. Clear line. You ready, please? Ball tracking coming up. Kumar, original decision line. And stay with your original decision, not camera. You're on.
Very.
Well, HDU call a lot closer. Malayan, but one of these.
Good shot for one. Put a long way down. The ball had a long line. Just felt a good stride.
Yeah, has he side off and a long way down the wicket. Where I was nervous, you could see Silverwood.
Yes, and Carey first ball looking to sweep ground.
Well, he's done that in both games. He swept the third in their homework.
Good hand, because it's just Chanaka's palm rather than two. 27.
You just feel the pressure was staying a bit for that. It just didn't catch out in the boundary, but to me, he's building. He looked like he was just one.
Nice for him as the captain. Definite difficult situations. Beaten.
Right, the captain does back him. He's done it both here. Visual missed face. Marnus thought he was in the game. Mendes. Spinner as well. He demanded that review too. He's confident in what he's up over. As you said, the captain's line tonight with the bat. He had a bit of fight, never mind.
Players. Rotation of the strike stroke.
Go to the sweep shot when they're not quite sure how far it's a safe shot.
There's a bit of a mystery. Marnus Labuschagne outside. The off spinner has a fairly conventional break the time where it's involved. The second thing is there was never a conventional.
Split straight in. 2:45 final.
That's the moment. Just for him off. But he's out for a moment. Mendes might have been in the game.
Just have a look here. And look at Mendes' eyes. He had the ball spent before he watched.
Struck that well. Missing out. 28 gone. 131 for 4.
Just have a look here. Eyes. There you can't quite see, but he's just there. Takes his off and thinks about the stumping rather than getting the ball in and then making the stumping. Just the mindset there, the keeper match foot move. With doing all your drills and everything's about trusting your technique. Until you see Alex Carey's foot, but you're more in your glove, then react. What Mendes did there, he took him and the foot and forgot about the main thing.
What a catch! He can feel Dustin Shanaka, and that.
Yeah, that's a big step by Marnus, but the captain was. That got big on him as well. If he had a huge breakthrough for Sri Lanka, wicket, good piece of that. Normally go hands up, he still cups it. That's Sri Lanka. Marnus is on his way. 18 of 30 balls and a 32.
chair. An almighty job to do again, Glenn Maxwell. It's deja vu.
Have a look at this dismissal. Use his bonus, but look at this. Through the hand, one leaders do. They catch to get Australia 5 down.
It was such a great night after the national with Glenn Maxwell walking off the field. He walked off and he was chatting to him and he sort of rubbed him on the head as if contest well done. You got to. Well, this young man's got an opportunity.
In there, I reckon the young fellas smile at him, going, trying to get you next time.
2 for 5.
Still in the commentary box. We've seen the here.
He did it.
Or he's got a party to go to later.
The required rate. If Carey's on strike, or the other, but he's going to be sweeping.
I think you might see that from Glenn Maxwell as well. Held in the wicket and turned, caught with it turning so much. I think both batsmen are going to employ a lot of sweeps. Reverse sweeping, moved him finer than he was the previous night.
I was about to say, the thought process in Maxwell now is tired here, but he played. Is he going to attack straight?
I think the best he plays is when he's trying to put the attack back the field a little bit.
That's 4. I want to compliment him. When the ball is twitching and turning, China cannot afford to bowl a full.
Now, he can't afford to bowl a full toss, but that 4 came at this. Yes, he's over-pitched the ball. Player can hit that through the covers before. It points 20 metres different to normal. He's hit that out for 1. Because of the reverse sweep, he's earned the right there with 4 runs.
It really is such a similar, not with totals, but just that it's under 6 to the over. It was under 6 to the over. It never really got above 6 or 7. Pushing hard, but will only get 1.
Tonight, though, if there's no Ashton, is he all bowling all rounder? Come up to 8. They got a long previous night.
Cummins at 8, Booneman at 10, Hazelwood at 8. Ball safely. Ball now. International anymore.
Where you sitting?
About 12,000 nervous Sri Lankans. That's a little bit itchy. They'd like to see 1-1.
I just feel like they want to take us out this game.
$35. Of 9 overs can be bowled, 3 bowlers. You would think.
I tell you what, HC, I know at the moment, seen them, they're trying to get on now before their stint. I think they feel something. I've got Russell about a metre before his stint starts.
You've got us getting claustrophobic. If you get it just a fraction wrong.
And this was the beauty of in the first game. It just wanted to be, that was just a bit short, allowed him to get the power he has, and he can hit 3.
Delivery, but you know, you see so many players who get that type of delivery, and they'll just. You can see he's trying to find the gap between looking for the most he can get.
The reason he's doing that tonight, he can get getting down the wicket. But what Maxwell.
4 again. That's that so fine behind point that Maxwell just pushes that. He times.
And that's a beautiful shot there. Deep in his crease. Doesn't try to He only has to beat that man at short cover because that backward point, because they're worried about Glenn Maxwell reverse switch.
Would you not move to get him straighter and try and get Maxwell to a little bit in the surface? Maybe the top at 45 on the offside.
I would actually bring the cover guy at backward point straighter.
Goes over mid-on. He hasn't done enough. It'll bounce away. It's 4 more. 3 boundaries, 12 off the over. 3 for 5.
That last over, a big one. They're getting 3 boundaries and that approach. They're not going to hang in. They're looking to take the bowlers on.
Yes, but what must be forward? There were quite a few poor deliveries. We don't mind the last ball which was hit tossing it up, the ball. But a full toss or hit away, you can't. But there's still a lot of runs to play with. This is a different. We just need top batsmen on the front foot. Just a word on with Aussies and South Africans. Sledge a lot when they are just what I sensed. Last straw.
Has Brad sledging you?
I've seen signs of it in the mid.
He was perfectly calm. Yes, charming contest.
I know what will put him right. Take him out for a. Then let's see what he says.
Have a game of tap rugger with him, right? So time to get. Leg, fine leg out. Off and mid-on inside the circle. Fine tickle. Good work. Shamika Karnaratna for 2. The running is good from Maxwell.
Moment things will happen fast. And he's intimidating. Lot more loose balls because the Sri Lankans are all about attack. It's not all about thinking a lot about Maxwell.
Sri Lanka's ploy has been now. Shamira started off and followed it up with has been to bowl a lot of change-ups to the thinking behind it.
Probably should have called that a wide up leg. Well, you've got to be pitch, a change of pace, make it hard for the bats coming. Looking at both scorecards, the scores of the batsmen of both. It's not a pitch that you can't bat on, but it's hard for your runs. That's what it indicates. Everything away and make it harder and harder for the year. But if you bowl those lollipops, it will start hurting you with the pressure on you.
The tragedy of having spin at both ends and just extra pace.
Got to make the loose ball. Delivery is off.
What do you mean? Even I will. Already 6 runs of 5 balls and easily done.
Yeah, 5. Huneman, and as long as it was in that first ODI.
Quick as well. 163 for 5. That sort of frightening target. But take a look at this last ball. Summoned a lot of energy as he ripped it, bent it back.
It wasn't 25, but the way it was. The importance of balls. You need
Inner spot of bother. Alex Carey has been tied down a little bit with his ex-Mantha Chamira, who's gone wide of the crease, back into the left-hander with his reverse and the conventional swing. Again, it's that angle from on the wicket.
I reckon Chamira's found a good spot. Just got to stay there, not try. Batsmen make the play. Bowling options for Sri Lanka. 9 overs can be 8. Now he's the senior man. But they make it. Meet on a little through the point on Tikshana. Is the in terms of what he's achieved in the last couple of, but in terms of ODI, and as well as he should have. 8 overs, quite a few loose balls by him, and also we saw that in the first ODI. To expect her. Have to bowl one. Dasun Shanaka will have to again, and maybe even Dhananjay De Silva to tighten up the screws.
Well, turning out to be some lineup has had a wonderful Australia sought after in the shortest format.
Pitch. Different days ago, and he's been good so far. That's where this game comes down to. Chamira's bowled away 5 balls, just the 2 runs. Not such an important line.
Through him. Almost got his reaction from the crowd.
And he delivers a pitch. This is the time. Over the stumps. From over Roshan.
So 9 overs left from wide of the crease, angle in up, and look at very knowledgeable, aren't they? This search.
Was that just now?
I think it was when you went down for that when they saw you. That you and the drone are very similar. To the top. Now that side the circle, slower delivery, pitched up, just like over mid-off.
The thinking was it's right up there, and the width allows it. Maxwell picks it up. Yes, every run, they'll be counting. That's.
If Sri Lanka is thinking of bowling pace, Ratna has 4 overs, including this one, and Dushmantha Chamira has 4 to the 42nd over. More over in from spin. Again, spin bowling.
I think you got to trust your spinners. Use flight, use dip.
Should be taken. Someone to take. Nearly collapse of mind. A huge wicket. Glenn Maxwell is the man who has.
Here the Chamika Karnaratne digs it in, back it off stump and slap it to mid-wicket. He'd be thinking I should have gone off. Wanted. Luckily the crowd went silent when it was up in the air. I have to say he thought about it, and he was 30. He's made off 25 for 6.
Average and Australia into the tail, and he understands he's enjoying himself. That sums up. Looking for 2, they want a second. Just a slight. Chandimal, the substitute. extra few seconds to come back for two.
Hold far wide outside off stump than he expected. Got to use your head. Got to give himself some room. The angle across him. The energy. This game is far from over. I'm trying to tell you, Sri Lanka will need dinner that I will go to. Wellalage, the youngster, is Luke. He can win this for his team.
4 vital runs. Pitched up, we are open.
Carey finding the middle of the bat. The angle across. Now this is not an easy shot to play on this pitch. On the 11. Very, very. He's changing gears and he's looking close out.
They'll run the first run hard. They want a second. They want a second. I think Carey not walking away. Or at least got that fight. Let's see.
Roll it forward, short of the crease, and the wicket. My decision.
About that. Great fielding for Carey and Cummins thinking. Ball of the over. I thought Carey would have wanted to keep the strike. Carey for 15.
Comes out to join. Coming the ball, Swepson Justin, and also very much the Australian tail.
And that bit of cricket. Last ball of the over. Thought he'll settle for the one. Did well. Yep, the third power play outside the circle.
Dushmantha, he's got 4 overs left. 39 of 48. Wants a single.
Let's look at the. Yep, to go. There was no chance. Need. Good work. I need 39.
We like the reaction. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Suddenly the crowd cut here. And even the excited.
Beat going nowhere. Pat Cummins here as well when he just saw one locked up. For himself out. We'd have to think. 46.
39 or 40. That's a bold shot. That's a boundary. The nerves a little bit of Australia and Pat Cummins. But the length was fuller.
Holds his shape. Purpose in this shot. Just the check drive. But just go through the line and for Wellalage from the far end, I would say spin, take the ball away.
Of the ball, looks around that Australian dressing room. Few captain, crowd enjoying themselves. 44. That run rate now. Under 5, it's not frightening.
Gains about the wicket.
Just the boundary in the over, but Dushmantha Chameera, every delivery.
Ground, it's still a very good over from. Very impressive in this circumstance. But what will Dasun Shanaka do? Got an over from these two batsmen. Charmika. I'm tempted to.
Last ball of the over. Swung in there. Taken in the dick. I think Dunit Wellalage is the catcher. Looks like Dunit Wellalage, a very good catch. Very Wellalage.
Angle in at all. He wanted it. Oh yes, Wellalage judges it. Another wicket. The crowd goes wild. Pat Cummins, 181 for 8.
42, but more importantly, Matthew Konaman is the new batsman.
On debut earlier, but the delivery. The two fighting, both bowlers have picked up wickets. So happy to think on a pitch like this.
Goes down the leg side, that's called a wide.
No, but no reviews, they've blown it.
Shamika Karunaratne very excited.
But it's all about the catch and it's all about he keeps going. Very well judged. Had to make sure that he'll out. But that's a big play.
Enthusiasm of very much on display there. Holding on to a brilliant catch. Round the wicket. Single to Konaman. Brings and 10.
The man to come probably only in the net.
Don't forget they couldn't defend in 44 overs in that first game.
Yes, 2 wickets, but ODI, I thought it was a game slucker. The moment you get a score like that. Going for 2. Hit the edge of the turf. Putting the pressure on. Again, they're playing without one in the Hasaranga. They're in the game now. They got to close. So important. Down to Colombo, 1-all. Some excitement for there. Gone! But really coming on, the feet nowhere. Things will go, and the Sri Lankans, that's that they've seen.
Shamika Karunaratne. Don't forget he got a run out as well. It's slower delivery
For the Sri Lankans. 185 for now.
The Palakele, a sense of victory against Australia.
Saying on your last stint. Hazelwood on strike. When it hits up strange, Karunaratne, that length. No position to judge in a situation like that from Swepson. The luck with Sri Lanka in terms. That was nicely played. Wood swaying away. Protecting it nicely. 27 off 37. Ever so close, Sri Lanka.
There's still 27 runs remaining for Chris Silverwood, and the ground, it almost one needed by Australia to win. He's swinging a miss. 1 for 9. Run in, not Shamika Karunaratne.